Residents' rent checks went uncashed for months at the Maybelle Carter Retirement Home. This is in Madison. Their families turned to the News 4i team for answers. Nancy Amons found the rent checks are only the tip of the iceberg.
We hope we can have.
87-year-old Faye Leopard knew something wasn't right.
We kept waiting and waiting for them to clear.
The checks that she and her 93-year-old husband wrote to their retirement home, Maybelle Carter in Madison, weren't being cashed.
That's what we keep asking ourselves. What happened?
The News 4i team found it wasn't just happening in Nashville. It was happening in Vermont and Charlotte and Indianapolis. All homes managed by the same company, Eastlake Capital out of Dallas. The problems in Vermont were so serious the state took over 4 of Eastlake's homes in court. The state said utilities sent cutoff notices, suppliers stopped delivering food, employees stopped showing up for work. At Maybelle Carter,
they are short on staff here.
Faye Leopard says there are supposed to be 3 attendants on each floor, but some nights there weren't any, like the night her husband fell in the kitchen.
There was not a soul down in this hall anywhere.
They rang their emergency help buttons. No one came.
What did that feel like?
Desperation. Desperation.
The problems were even worse at Eastlake's retirement home in Charlotte, North Carolina. Read a sample of what North Carolina's inspectors found there. Filthy conditions, dirty, sticky floors, a disabled fire alarm, residents sitting in urine-soaked chairs or wandering. One man found at a gas station a quarter of a mile away. As far as we know, nothing like that happened at Maybelle Carter. But residents told us about electric doors that malfunctioned, elevator buttons that didn't light up.
We want some changes. So thank you for doing this.
Why would a company that seemed to need the money decline to cash millions of dollars worth of rent checks? Eastlake's CEO is Andrew White. White said in court filings that he froze the company's bank accounts on purpose because he suspected fraud. But investors say in a lawsuit they think White is trying to hide funds from his creditors. Maybelle Carter's building is owned by a company in Murfreesboro, NHI, National Health Investors. NHI has canceled Eastlake's contracts to run the homes that NHI owns, one in Indianapolis, one in Charlotte, and Maybelle Carter here in Nashville.
That's good news. We need some changes.
NHI found a new management company to run Maybelle Carter. They say everyone who's owed money will get paid. Nancy Amons, the News 4i team.